What's up, What's up, BuzzFeed? We are back.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to our first official video. You know me already. I'm Sophia, and this is my darling husband,
Mr. Ball.
and so we're bringing you this video to let you all know how did we met. Yes, I know you all are curious, and so get excited because now you're gonna find out how did I end up meeting this handsome dark chocolate. Anyways, let's get into it. So guys, here it goes. Let me say first, I'm not the one who is, you know, great at remembering things. My husband is. So
I'm the one with the elephant brain.
So whatever I don't remember, he's there to help me, and that's what husband and wife is for. So it started. I remember. I decided to go and visit my family in Jamaica. You know, after being in the States for a long time, I didn't get a chance to go back really because, you know, low on money and all of that. So I remember it was, you know,
7th of December.
the 7th of December, really, yes. Anyways, I had purchased my tickets online, and I remember I had changed the date. It wasn't for that time, the 7th of December, but, you know, I remember I changed the date to the 7th of December. Anyways, long story short, I remember that morning I went to the airport, and so while I was there, you know, standing online to be checked in at the JFK airport, standing in line waiting for, you know, help me, babe. So I was waiting to be checked in, right? And so I remember seeing this young man standing in line, and at the time I needed to change $20, right? Because the young man that had dropped me to the airport, I was to pay him, right? But I didn't have enough change, so I wanted $20 to change. So then I had went. Are you making answers? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I turned around and I asked him, excuse me, sir, can you change $20 for me? And he was there searching out his pockets. Searching out his pockets for, you know, to check if there's any change. And unfortunately, you know, he said no, he has no change. Anyways, you know, we finally checked in. You know, I finally checked in, and so was.
No, she skipped a part.
Oh, okay.
At the time the airport was we was way early, and as soon as we call it the person that check us in,
custom?
Yeah.
Okay.
One person arrived at a far window to the left, so she jumped out the line to catch that window. When she go over there, they said that they're not working, so she have to come back over here.
Okay.
So when she come back, she's like, can I have back my spot? I said, sure, go ahead. Take it from me.
Okay, so yeah, baby, continue. No, you continue.
So,
I don't quite remember.
You know, after she check in and leave, you know, forget about everything. After me check in now and go to the waiting area, sitting down.
Board the plane. No.
Sitting down. There comes she again. So you know, by sitting there, you know, we exchange a few words. Nothing much. Then when we go inside the plane, we realize that I was sitting here, she was sitting right there.
Wait, sorry. You didn't tell them about your ticket, like, or your you know, or you know about your ticket.
Yeah, so I buy my ticket from June, and I also call and change it. I think it was the time. I also called and changed the time. So by
You
changing
change the
that
date.
time, I
Change
think
the
the,
date.
yeah, the date and the time, that's how I get to meet her. But yeah, so when we go in the waiting area, no, before we go there, when we was in line, she and that young man who take her to the airport was there, you know, chit chatting, and she smiled, and there was something about her smile. When she smiled, it's like it's like the sun was shining inside the airport. Her smile was so bright. I was like, oh my God, her smile is so beautiful. So, you know, when I in the waiting area, there come she again, and you know when the number call and the ticket to board the plane, I see that you know she was in line again. When we go in the plane, she was right behind me. So, you know when you know we was talking, you know, going down, I was showing her, you know, photograph and things like that. So when the plane land,
When the plane landed, right? Because remember, we have family members to come and pick us up. So he asked me if, you know, I needed a call,
phone call.
you know, to call my dad, which was, you know, waiting for me. So I responded yes. In the plane, we had exchanged number. I gave him my number, you know, for here in the United States because honestly, I didn't.
Well, none of us was thinking about anything like
Right.
You
You
know.
know, it's just, you know, me just meet a friend, basically.
yeah.
And, I gave him my number for, you know, the States, not any number in Jamaica because I didn't want to give him my dad's number. Me didn't
Well,
get?
obviously, I give her a call, so I get the number.
Oh, yes. I gave. Oh, yes. So because he had given me a call to call my dad, you know, the number eventually, you know,
in the call log.
yes, saving the call or whatever it is. So I remember when the plane landed, I'm honestly like, I was so shocked the way he was helping me. You understand me? I thought anybody would think that we're traveling together. He didn't care about his luggage. He was there, you know, getting my luggage and bringing them to me and stuff. Anyways.
When we coming out, I was pushing two trolley, one in front, one behind like this. Her baggage and mine.
Yes, so I remember, you know, at that point, you know, you just meet my dad right there. I just say, you know, we met on the plane and such and whatever. And
I even have a ride.
And
we're going
we were going in the same direction, guys. We're heading in the same direction, you know, because we're both from the country area in Jamaica. He's from St. Mary and I'm from St. Andrew. And so we were heading in the same direction, and he offered me a ride. I'm like, no, thank you. You know, my dad is here. But then, I remember when I got home, honestly, he called and checked up to find out if I was home safely and stuff.
So, when my friend come and pick me up now, on my way home, I was telling my friend that because you know, I didn't know her age, that you know she was, you know, a young girl and stuff like that. I was like, I meet this young lady, and I said there was something about her smile. I said, oh my God, her smile is so beautiful. I wish I could see her smile again. So, you know, I called to find out if she reached safe. Yeah, she reached safe, and that's it. You know, a couple days again, I give her a call. She said, you know, she was busy doing some stuff, and
I was lying.
and next time again, I text her. I said, you know, when we're gonna see each other again, and she said, she don't know, you know, never. And you know, I think after maybe within 2 weeks, I call again, and
Yeah, jump the gun too much. Guys, while he was here calling me, honestly, every time I hung up, I'm like, you wait. You wait. You'll see me again here. Because I had been through so much, you know, I was like, I don't want, you know, I was like thinking, you know, it's just another man. And I did not want to go there. And, you know, I just keep on, you know, saying, you'll see me, you know, well, I'll think about it, whatever. But what I did, within 2 weeks, I'm back in the States. I didn't even let him know, honestly.
so when I call, her dad answered the phone. I was like, can I speak to
Sophie.
Sophia, please? he said, she's back in the state. I said, oh my God, but I remember she gave me her number for the state, so I called. And when I called, she didn't answer, so I leave a message.
No, babe. Let me tell you guys. The night I was home, right, and I was sitting down, I was like, I felt so lonely, and I was like, God, like when do I get my husband? When am I gonna get my husband? And honestly, I was there sitting down, and my phone rang. On my phone rang, I saw this name. I'm like, who is this? So I was like, hello. So I answered it like, in a man's tone.
Remember, I called it twice. You said you saved it when I give you my number. You said that Jerome by mistake. So when you see Jerome come up, you send the call to voicemail.
Okay.
And I leave I leave a message that it's Jermaine and something like that.
But anyways, yes guys, I remember when I realized it was him, he's like, can I speak with Sophia? I was like, who is this? And he's like, Jermaine. I'm like,
He called me?
it's like, honestly guys, I felt a different beat. I don't know, but something really did it's like my whole entire feature changed when I, hear his voice. And it was like, oh, you went back home and you didn't let me know and stuff and whatever. And from then, honestly, we did talk that night and stuff, but it's like, I started I don't know, but...
Just hi, because I didn't, put any, question to her or anything out there. We just chit chat,
anything out there.
Yeah. So, by this now we start talk regular, every day.
He called me every day, guys, from Jamaica. He called me every day. And honestly, I started liking him more and stuff. And at the time, he spent 3 months in Jamaica. 3 months?
Yeah.
Yes, and I started I was like, let me tell you, as soon as you land, you make sure you come on me yard. Yes, guys, it's I started having feelings for him, and yeah.
But when I land, I didn't go. When I land, my ride was in New York waiting for me. So when I call her and tell her that I'm in Massachusetts, she was sad,
Yeah, guys, to be honest, I waited up that night. I cleaned, I did everything because I wanted him to feel welcome and stuff. I was like, oh my God. When I fell asleep, guys, when I woke up the following day, I'm like, oh my God, this guy lied to me.
But I didn't have any service because I was in Jamaica for 3 months, my phone already off. I didn't know anything about New York.
Yeah, because originally he's not he wasn't a New Yorker.
Yeah, so I just come straight. But then we talk on the phone. But after working, what's about 2 or 3 weeks?
That's all I'm
about 2 weeks.
Another same week?
No, I think it was a week or 2 weeks. Then I decided to go pay a visit in New York. I remember that night last a few times going uptown, going downtown, all over on that train. Searching for my wife.
Guys! Aww. So, guys, it was his first time because, he didn't have a vehicle, right? So, he had to go by public transportation, taking the
train, the bus,
the bus, we call it the Peter Pan.
Yeah.
And then to transfer to the train, at the time I was living in the Bronx, and he was up and back and forth riding the train the whole night.
Because she said, catch it, the number 2 train. When you come to catch the number 2 train. But she didn't tell me that where I should be going. Should I be going uptown or downtown, wherever. So I just jump on the number 2 train.
My bad.
And the train just, I'm just
guys,
riding.
He was riding the train the whole entire. Honestly, I feel so bad for him, honestly, but. I remember, finally, yes, he ended up,
got off the train and
took
a taxi.
He took a taxi to, to my apartment, and honestly, guys, I could not believe it. I'm like, is this really the guy I met? We were there staring. We were there staring at each other, guys. He was at the door. I'm looking
Yeah, because I was surprised too because she, at the time when I meet her, she was wearing heels. So when I go to her apartment, you know, she was like, you know, this short little...
Oh my god, baby, that bad?
Yeah.
None of that
then,
shot.
I know you want to know what happened next. We're not going to tell you.
You're gonna have to wait until the next video to find out what happened next. But anyways, that's how we met, and we know that it was the Most High. We know that it was him, because the way, you know, he had to change the date that he wanted to go at first.
I buy it for December, but I buy the ticket from June
Okay.
for December, but I called him and changed the date
Okay.
to the 7th.
Yes.
And actually the time.
Yes. So, you know, when you look at it, it's like, this
It
is
was
just
the perfect time.
the Almighty, you know. And I just want to encourage anyone who's seeing this video, like, just wait. Trust me, he who is to come will come and will not tarry. You just have to wait. You know, all good things come from the Father above.
We both happy that we're blessed with each other.
Yes. And honestly, I wish I could go back to that day, because, you know, from me lodging him out in Jamaica, say, you know, I'll think about it. I wish I could go back. Then I'm just like, okay, where can I meet you? You know, but everything happened for a good reason.
It's a good thing we didn't meet up in Jamaica, because probably we both wouldn't come back.
Who to tell? But anyways, we have come to the end of this video. We hope that you had enjoyed it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Guys, hit the bell because you want to know when we upload our next video. Please share this video to your friends, family,
Worker,
tell them about
church brother.
your church sister. Just share up the video, guys, because we have so much in store for you. And until then,
See you soon.
we will see you in our next video. Bye.